Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Brenda's Musings. So tonight I just want to go... Today was one of those days where you know you've hit a wall, right? And you've still got hours to go ahead of you. You get up, we talked about lists. Today it was like, okay, get this done, get this done, get this done, get this done, celebrate with this person, do lunch, go shopping, get all the stuff for the shower on Sunday. It's like list, check. And then, a monkey wrench will be thrown into. So I won 10 dozen beer, which is, great prize. So I went to the brewery. The brewery said, no, you have to go to the distributor. So then I went to the distributor. There's nobody at the distributor's place. So it was like, and an already busy day. It was like, okay, those are like two things that didn't need to happen. And then, okay, and this is when you know that you're like going too far. So I go to Costco, I get in the gas lineup, I go to get my, my debit card and my Costco card, cannot find the Costco card. I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. So anyway, I end up going into Costco, I get in the lineup, I get up to the girl and I say, I'd like to get a temporary Costco thing because I left mine at home for the day. And so she asked me for ID and I pull out what I thought was my license. It was my Costco card. I was like, oh my God. Because I was rushing, right? So I was rushing because I didn't want to hold the lineup up. So I had to go to Costco. I was going to go later. So I thought, oh, okay, well, I'm here already. So I'll just go and I'll grab some stuff. So I grabbed some stuff and I'm going through I didn't have my list with me. It was in the car because I hadn't planned to go shopping. And anyway, I was going through the list in my mind going, okay, I got to get this, got to get this, got to get this. I get up, I pay for everything and I go, oh, I forgot the veggie tray for the shower. So she said, well, look, if you want to run back down and, go grab one, that's fine. And just come up and I'll just ring it through for you, which was very kind of her. But I didn't want to do that because I knew I was going back later anyway. So I get out to the car, I go and get gas, blah, blah, blah. But that was the kind of day, right? And at about, like I very, very rarely have a nap. But by about 4:00 this afternoon, I turned to my friend and I said, I hope I get home in time to have a nap before I go out tonight. Like just half an hour to just lie on the bed, not even nap, but just kind of, that sort of doze in and out, that kind of, meditative state where you just, no thought goes through your head and your body's relaxed. That's the kind of feeling, but it's not going to happen. But that's okay because, I'll come home, I'll get a good night's sleep, and I'll be up and ready to go again tomorrow. So all of that to say, like you needed to go through my day, I know. But all of that to say, what do you do when you realize you've hit this wall? Do you give into it? Do you push through it? Does it depend on what the circumstances are? I mean, for me, usually it depends on the circumstances. But sometimes, you hit a wall and you hit the wall so hard that there is just no moving forward. You just have to accept defeat for the moment, give into it, and regenerate your energy, quiet your mind, whatever it is, whatever the reason is that you hit the wall, whether it be physically, mentally, both. And, so what are some of the things that you do to do that? Meditation for me is great. Not everybody can meditate though, and I couldn't meditate for years. I ended up having to go to, I started meditating with Deepak Chopra and Oprah Winfrey when they used to do their guided meditations. And I found that I would start to slip into a meditative state. I would start to slip into, longer meditative state. Then I'd have to go back and I'd have to listen to it again because I totally went into meditative state and didn't hear them at all. So, but meditation is a good thing for me. Sometimes, just relaxing into like a nice warm bath or a hot tub or a hot shower, although you're standing for that, it's not quite as relaxing perhaps, but for some people that might be their thing, right? Getting up under like, the old fashioned quilts that are like layers of blankets and all kinds of stuff and just that weighted blanket feeling, and just lying there and just deep breaths, sometimes you just have to take a 5-minute break, right? And deep breathing is really, really good for that. So, what do you do when you hit that wall? Or do you not hit a wall? Maybe you're the type of person who you've got yourself paced out pretty well the same every day and you know what you can handle, and you just do that, which is great. That's a skill that, please teach me. Anyway, that's my musing for the day. Have a great one, everyone.